Okay, the time has come for me to spill the tea on two different creators. That's right. If you want the tea, it's about to happen. And I want to shed light on these two creators for a reason. Number one, to show what you should do with your platform. And number two, how standing on business is important. And on three, not everybody that you follow, do you really know? Do you really, really know them? Do you know where they stand? Let's talk about it. The first person I want to talk about is Hospice Nurse Penny. This person right here. Now, on my other TikTok page, the one that's not tarot, I've been following her for years and years. And when I was taking care of my grandmother with terminal cancer, her videos really helped me. Her and another creator. That other creator I'll get to in a second, okay? But her view on end of life care really resonated with me and really helped me through the journey and the grieving process. Plus, I just love her humor with death, and I love pretty much everything about her content. I've ordered her book. She's fantastic. But she's been very vocal lately about being anti dump and how, as a hospice nurse, this is one death she can't wait to see coming. She can't wait for it to happen. And I was like, hell yeah, Nurse Penny. We all out here feeling the same way. And MAGA been coming for her. Like, MAGA been attacking her because, and keep in mind, she retired, so ain't no job to lose here, okay? But they're coming for her because she's a nurse and she shouldn't be saying that. She should take care of all clients the same and blah, 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 blah. First and foremost, I don't accept MAGA clients. I refuse to do readings for MAGA clients. If I find out you're MAGA or it comes out in the reading, you can get your money back because I ain't reading you. It's fuck MAGA all day over here, baby. So I love a sis that stands on business. I love a queen that stands on business. And keep in mind, she going on other people's videos that calling her out and talking smack to her, and she commenting back. She commenting back right here like, I ain't losing no business, sweetheart. And anybody I lose is getting replaced by better quality of people. Your little shit ain't bothering me. And it don't. Just like the lack of MAGA business does not affect me. I don't want it. And the right type of people, the right type of energy, baby, that brings blessings that MAGA and Republicans could never understand. They could never understand. But this is using your platform for better. She almost at 1 million. We should help her get there. We should help Nurse Penny get to 1 mil. Because she's one of the creators that's not only standing on business, but standing for the rights of people on the right side and being vocal about it. And not giving a fuck about her following or her sales. So, hero. Say it with me. Queen. Okay? Now let's get to the other creator. The one thing that I did when my grandmother was going through terminal cancer and care and chemo was we would make TikToks together, and then we had certain creators that we liked or she grew to like, because what else are we going to do in the waiting room and while we're waiting for chemo to process, right? But watch TikTok videos. It was 2022. Okay? 2022, 2023. And we came across this creator who did skits from Bob's Burgers and was super, super funny. And my mom really enjoyed her. And so I reached out and let her know. And this person was so nice to me. And she was so nice to my mom. And I felt like we really, really connected, that we slowly started to become friends. And this is the person, EVM Wrights. Now, of course, Evie's not her real name, and I'm not going to indulge in all that, but I will say this. Sometimes you can really like someone and you can ignore all the red flags that you see along the way, and then when it hits you slap in the face, you have to stand on your shit then. And I stood on my shit. But this is what happened. We were friends for 2 years. She helped me get my book started, and she was very supportive. And then there was other times she was just having like mental breakdowns, and I was trying to be supportive. And I felt like, it was a valuable friendship. She was a Leo. And I noticed red flags, but I ignored them. And lots of conversations had been had, but she never revealed herself. But then right after the election, she texted me and wanted to check on me. And I'm just like, hey, we're trying to process what happened, and it's not a good place. And then she's just like, oh, well, I voted for Trump. I love Trump. It's not even that I just voted for him. It was that I love Trump. Like, she didn't know who the fuck I was for the last 2 years we were in a friendship. She totally ignored that fact of how anti-Trump I was and all of my shit. And she decides to tell me the day after inauguration, or like the day after the election, the day after he went. She decides to tell me then that she's MAGA. And then she carries on with more bullshit. Okay? She carries on with more bullshit. And to the point I'm like, so you're basically saying it's okay for me and my husband and these people to be collateral damage. And she responds with, yeah, there's collateral damage in this, and it's worth it because she's also anti-trans, which means she's anti-LGBTQ. And I said, I'm sorry. That's my line. I can't follow you no more. I can't fuck with you no more. I'm out. That's it for me. And we ain't never spoke again. Even with everything that's happened, even everything that's happened with immigrants, everything that he's pulled, she has never once reached out and said, I was sorry, I was wrong. Because keep in mind, when people show you who they really are, you fucking believe them. You fucking believe them, boo. She has a great platform. She has over 100,000 followers. She has 3 million likes. She ain't never really stood on no real issue that had to do politically. Like when the floods happened in North Carolina, everything, oh, her heart went out to them. She tried to help. And there's all these other things. But when it comes to actual basic human rights, that's not a creator that stands on fucking business. And keep in mind, all of this shit went down last year. I ain't never spoke on it. But I want this to be an example right now. I want this to be an example that you can't just stand on business on TikTok. You got to stand on business with other people who come out and show you who they really are. And the reason this person won't share that, the reason this person won't publicly get on her platform and share that isn't because she doesn't talk politics, it's because she knows she'll probably lose a lot of her followers. She'll probably lose a lot of her base. And she's not willing to risk that because she is obsessed with social media success. I know that from being friends with her for 2 years. But take this as a fucking lesson that you should follow the real ones and recognize the ones who ain't speaking up. It's for a fucking reason. It's a con, it's a scam, because anybody who cares about human fucking rights, regardless of follower count, regardless of anything else, will stand on fucking business for the right shit. So y'all should follow Nurse Penny and call anyone else out online in comments that isn't standing on fucking business, because now is the time to be fucking loud about it and quit hiding people. Because I should have exposed her a long time ago. And Source and Spirit said, today's the motherfucking day. So, cheers, bitch.